It's down and here I sit. Alexa, pause. Alexa, pause. Okay, I can't seem to turn this off now. Huh. Okay, well, we're going to have to stop it. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Okay. Oh, give me a second here. Boy, I hope that didn't just demonetize me. I don't think I ever monetize anything. Alright. Alright. Damn it, that's going to piss me off now. I don't even know what the hell happened. Just give me something funky when I tried to Bluetooth it. I know that. Alright. What are you doing? Oh, Alexa, answer. Hello? Hello?
It's not time!
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna be home soon.
Okay.
Now I know why I went live. Okay. Hopefully the mother gets in here soon. It's also streaming time. There's certain things that have to be maintained. Alright, let me think. Okay, that's that left. That's good. Alright, let's look at our colors, shall we? Oh, and here, you guys can look along with me. Right? I'm supposed to do this. That's right. And then do all the hold on. Yeah, I should probably give you guys my Instagram too, shouldn't I? Yeah, that's right. I think that's all I have to do, right? Just put it in my Menaceart? I think that's it. Alright, let me look. It's definitely like, even though it's gray, like a pale yellow centering here. And again, I'm just thinking underpainting. I'm not trying to think too much about the colors that'll be finally put on top. Just gotta think underpainting stuff here. That's my favorite sound to teach my kids. Get them to start doing ah, bah, bah, bah. Yeah, that's great. I just love it. Let's see here. I have trouble seeing that green. You know what? I think we're going to start with like an olive green down there. That might be a good start. What do we want for the top area? Do we have... how much cobalt do I have left? I don't have a lot, I don't think. I have to be careful with that shit. French ultramarine, I'm okay on. Yeah, I got one. I got one. I don't have a lot of this left though. try to see something here. I'm just gonna check out something. If I don't get something soon, they're gonna be a pain in my balls the rest of the night. Alright, yeah, she's not back yet. Alright. Let me get my kids the snacks, so leave me alone for the rest of this. And there's nobody here anyway, so. That took longer than expected. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing working again. Alright. Alexa, shuffle my music. I probably don't even need that much. Like killing too much right there. Oh, my knee! Oh! Ow! Fuck, that hurt! Oh! Oh, fuck! Right in the fucking... Oh! Yes, I'm in... Oh, fuck! Fucking hot. An empty bottle of gin. I sit and I take my hookups never late. Saying to myself, there's got to be another way. Take away, take away, take away this ball and chain. 'Cause I'm sorry and I'm tired and I can't take any more pain. Take away, take away. Take away. Take away this ball and chain. And I'm searched. A big knife. And now I'm a brand new life. I even got me a little wife. But wherever I have gone, I was going to find myself there. Your life does not go anywhere. Take away, take away, take away this ball and chain. Well, I'm sick and I'm tired and I can't take any more pain. Well, I guess it's on my linseed oil. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, look at all that oil that just came out of it. Anyway, alright. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Alright, let's see. You know what we like to do last time? We did it with this. Here's a little linseed oil. It's gonna be another banging night. I'm kind of glad there's not really anybody here right now because, truth be told, again, last night I didn't sleep very well. I did get some sleep, which is a plus. I'm moving up in the world here. My hotel room. That's right. All my money. I've been drinking since the 2:30 tune. Hard getting harder. I'm born to lose and destined to fail. Take away, take away, take away this ball and chain. Well, I'm lonely and I'm tired and I can't take any more pain. Take away, take away, till I feel it turn again. Take away, take away, take away. Take away this ball and chain. It's so much nicer after I spray it and it doesn't leak all over the place. Because like last time, if you guys saw the last painting, there's nobody watching. Who did I know? But anybody that saw it would have seen that like the paint kept mixing with the pencil. And it's just a mess. It's fucking terrible to deal with. Let's see, where else should I use that one? Right here, Ooh, such a beautiful song, I'll ruin it. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life, you're only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly, into the light of the dark black night. A little underpainting white. How about that? Blackbird fly, blackbird fly, into the light of the dark black night. I swear to God, this was like a spiritual moment of seeing him play this. It's like the absolute best thing that ever happened while working at the Phillies. That's definitely like my highlight of my time there. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. This is a Neil Young song. Listen for Neil. It's a Neil Young song that could be my anthem. Lonely drifter on the hill, why do I? They must have a heart of steel, why do I? It's not how you look, but how you feel, why do I? Oh, you must have a heart of steel. Why do I? Why do I keep fucking up? Ah, look, I found another problem with the mic placement, huh? Oh, well, we'll get past that. One can see you on the hill. Why do I? I'll use a bigger brush for this. That's fine. A rain curse beneath your flowing gown. Why do I? Oh, only I can bring myself down. Why do I? Why do I keep fucking up? trying not to lose. There's a cloud right there. I don't want to lose it, you know, too much. Let's take this as our paint. We'll just keep dabbing off of there and bringing it back over here. Scrape it off. Give me that. Give me that pigment there. That pygmy, little bitch. Mistake and lost at night. Why do I dogs that howl through the night? Why do I? Oh. And delicious all over the floor. Why do I? Keys left hanging in a swinging door. Why do I? Why do I keep fucking up? It's a little turf now into it. A little looser. Oil's good, but sometimes you just need to loosen it down a little more. No oil will do it. Again, we're really worried about it. This is just underpainting. This isn't like, yeah, this is not the blue we're going to be finished with, but it's just something to get it nice and it'll be nice and rich under there. And you're like, how do I know the paint's named Rich? I don't, but look, again, as I said, I have not slept very well in the past few days. Last night, even though I got some sleep, it was very restless because I had to get drunk to do it. And I was laying down in my basement after several shots of Jameson, listening to thunderstorm sound effects from YouTube. You know, there's a YouTube video that literally it plays 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's just repeating thunder, rainstorm, or whatever, you know. That's it. That's all. I was amazed. I was like, wow, that's just fucking great. I told my wife we're probably sleeping with that tonight. Going on, because I was like, I'm going to try it. The other thing I figured I had fucked up a little bit last night. I took melatonin last night. Now, I'd taken it earlier in the day, like really earlier in the day, like 9 o'clock in the morning or whatever. And it had worked pretty well. I fell asleep pretty quickly. Alexa, skip. Alexa, skip. I keep trying to play that fucking song. It's annoying. Anyway. I'll let you stay for now. Living on sponge cake, watching the sun bake. You know, should mix some of that yellow green oil that got fucked up in there. Yeah, you know, that might work pretty well. I'm gonna take some of that too. Strumming my 6 string on my front porch swing. Smell the shrimp, they're beginning to boil. Alright. But I had taken it last night when I went in to give my kids kisses goodnight, and then I came back out here and I did more work, and my understanding is I fucked up doing that. Like, that I should have taken it like literally minutes before going upstairs to go to bed, and just laid there doing nothing. And so I thought I was getting ahead of the game, kind of like let it have some time to kick into my system and get there, but it's actually the wrong way to do it. So I gotta adjust my game plan tonight a little bit. Nothing to show but this brand new tattoo, but it's a real beauty, a Mexican cutie. How we got here, I haven't a clue. Wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Now some people claim that there's a woman to blame. I think, well, it could be my fault. My flip flop. I guess I slept a little last night, not too much though. It was about 2.5, 3 hours total by the time the end of the night was over. And soon it will render a frozen concoction that helps me hang on. Wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Now some people claim that there's a woman to blame. I know it's my own damn fault. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, and I know it's my own damn fault. Outside of this, sync up a little too much. Well, all right. Star Child here. Citizen of the universe. Come on, brown puppets. You're on the mothership. I am the mothership connection. 2D. Lightyear and groovy. If you didn't know, this is shit nothing but me and the boys. If you heard any noise, it's just me and the boys hit me. You gotta hit me bad. You got in your stride, a dip in your hip, and come on to the mothership. You heard any noise, it's just me and the boys hit me. You gotta hit me back. Everybody party, y'all. Banks, don't forget about the party. connection. Home of the P-Funk. The bomb. Your head and in noise. It's just me and the boys. Hit me. You're in 3D. My sunglasses, so I can see what I'm doing. Hit me by it. I've overcome. Swing down, sweet chariot, stop it, let me ride. Swing down, sweet chariot, stop it, let me ride. Swing down, sweet chariot, stop it, let me ride. Swing down, sweet chariot, stop it, let me ride. Down, sweet chariot, stop it, let me ride. Swing down, sweet chariot, stop it, me ride. Are you hip to Easter Island? The Bermuda Triangle? Ha ha! What a party. Psst. Some child here, sisters of the universe. I bring to you the good times. Mothership. Alright. Your head and your noise, it's just me and the boys. Hit me. You gotta hit me bad. Your head and your noise, it's just me and the boys. Hit me. It's out here. And then in 3D. The world is good to me. I gotta say, I'm actually pretty glad with what's been going on over at Instagram. I'm shocked at how quickly that's been actually taken off a little bit. I mean, it's only like 5 or 6 more followers today, but still, it's like the past day or so. That's huge to me, actually. I was watching one of these, like, how to build your thing up on social media, blah, 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 blah. And for the most part, it says what it, just keep putting stuff out there, and it'll happen eventually, right, kind of thing. But it doesn't make your numbers your goal, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, look, it's not really the goal, but, like, it's not the goal of this. It makes sense. Like, this will exist whether I'm doing this live or not. But when it comes to the why I'm doing this, per se, I mean, look, it's all about the numbers. Because the idea is, one of the things I'd like out of this is for more people to see my work. And so, the number here or on Instagram, on Facebook, means something. Because that's more people that potentially see my work on a regular basis. And those people more likely or potentially could share that work so that other people would see it. Hit the knee. That's it. On the mothership. Swing down, sweet chariot, stop and let me ride. Swing down, sweet chariot, stop and let me ride. Swing down, sweet chariot, stop and let me ride. Swing down, sweet chariot, stop and let me ride. Swing down, sweet chariot, stop and let me ride. Swing down, sweet chariot, stop and let me ride. Dead I am, one exterminated son, speeding through the trees, down in the breeze. Chicks take it. Dead I am, watching angels. By the rain, the worm, dig through the ditches and burn through the witches and slam in the back of my Dracula. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches and slam in the back of my Dracula. Then I am the most from the bulls. Twirling as you bleed. Then I am the rat, feast upon the cat, tighter as the fire, dying as you purr. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witch, slam in the back of my Dracula. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witch, slam in the back of my Dracula. Do it, baby, do it, baby. Wow. Do it, baby, do it, baby. Then I am the will crack the bones, 21 to win. Then I am the outhound of hell, you cry, devil on your back, I can never die. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witch, slam in the back of my Dracula. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches and slam in Dracula. Do it, baby, do it, baby. Do it, baby. Do it, baby. Through the ditches and burn through the witches and slam. Dracula. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches and slam in the back of my Dracula. And burn through the witches and slam in the back of my Dracula. Alexa, skip. Yeah, I'm gonna just make it looser up here because this cloud is like all poofy and all over the place. Don't wanna know your name, 'cause you don't look the same the way you did before. Okay, you think you got a pretty face, but the rest of you is out of place. You looked alright before. Fox on the run, you're screaming, everybody come and run it, take and run and hide yourself away. Foxy on the run, for Fox on the run and hide away. Are you talking about your separate man with the message in hand? I've heard it all before. don't wanna know your name, 'cause you don't look the same the way you did before. Fox on the run, you're screaming, everybody come around till you can run and hide. Fox on the run. I had to laugh. I was there's a, if you're not familiar with it, there's a I guess like a mature label comic that DC Comics is doing now for Batman called Batman the Damned. And in it they decided, you know what the world needs? We need to see Batman's dong. So there's a like slightly almost edited, but still quite visible shot at one point of his dick, just sort of hanging out. And it was cracking me up because, not because his dick's hanging out, that's whatever, and we've all been there. And ladies, watch. No, we haven't. Anyway, but no, what was cracking me up is the reactions from comic nerds. I mean, I consider myself a comic nerd, so don't get me wrong, but sometimes there is a sect of comic nerds that are just so sad. Like they were like, oh, that's disgusting. Why did you, I don't want to see Batman's dick, da 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 da. And they're like, okay. And then someone goes, well, how's this any different than, say, like, Power Girl's tit window? And if you know who Power Girl is, and you've seen her in the comics before, she's got her design literally has a circle, anyway, like where her tits hang out, basically. I mean, like, yes, you don't get nipple or anything like that, but it's as, like, clearly, and the bullshit reason they gave in comics is because she's a Supergirl from another world, from another Earth, whatever. So she doesn't feel like she belongs here, and she doesn't have a symbol, so she puts that, she just left it empty for no reason. Instead of just having a solid, unitard or whatever, she decided to have a boob window. So stupid. Anyway, and people are like, well, I want to see that. It's like, okay, then, does it, at that point, ever cross your mind that there could be women comic book readers that might want to see Batman's dong? Or gay comic book readers that want to see Batman's dong? Or, like, urologists that want to see Batman's dong, make sure he's healthy? I'm just trying to, like, it's like, there's lots of comic book readers, is what I'm trying to say here. There's lots of nerds, but there's a certain sect that seems to still think that it's just people like them hiding out in their parents' basement, I don't know. It just made me laugh. I'm like, oh my god, Jesus Christ. Could they look like more hypocritical asshats in a single sentence? And then they're like trying to defend it by, not to defend the dong, but to defend their statement by, well, the comics are for kids. I'm like, well, you're not a kid, and you're clearly upset by the fact that, this Don Plus is a mature label, like literally it's supposed to have like a black label or something on it, so that it's not meant for children. It says it's not meant for children, and, Marvel had a Max series years ago that was not meant for children, and bloody, and like super bloody and gory. And I remember one issue with Wolverine had his face shot off by the Punisher, you know, so he went around with an adamantium skull the whole fucking issue. Just cracked me up. I was just like, wow, man, you guys are just... I mean, it really was like a pathetic argument like they had. It was like, god damn, you guys, you know... You guys want to go like, comic nerds, this is why we can't have nice things. Like... It's time to evolve. Oh, I don't know why I felt like doing this today. I guess because I was like, alright, maybe if I'm listening to something completely new to me, I'll stay awake easier or something. I don't know. I decided to listen to the soundtrack of Love Never Dies, the Phantom of the Opera sequel. This is just me talking to myself now at this point, but that's alright. The, God, it's awful. Like, it was terrible. I'll not say, as soon as I mention what it is, if you've seen that, you'll be spoiled. So fuck it, it's my channel, nobody's here, whatever. That whole thing about, like, the kid being the Phantoms is... Look, that was a shitty idea in Superman Returns. It's a shitty idea in Phantom 2. It's a bad idea. And then Raul's like an alcoholic asshole, or like... I feel like the thing took away so much from the first Phantom. Like, it literally was like, hey, remember that thing I said in this? Never mind. And I remember that the huge sacrifice he made, and how, you know, Christine, you know, proved to him that he could be a good person if he, you know. But she just didn't love him. And I was like, oh, no, that took that way too. Okay. By the way, there's the one thing that really kills me, because it really actually does, at least the way I've always interpreted it, and thought it was right. I mean, you don't say it that way without being this way, I guess. I thought whatever caused Phantom's disfiguration also prevented him from knocking boots. And that it wasn't necessarily the disfiguration, it was, you know, something where it says that fate, which condemns me to wallow in blood, has also denied me the joys of the flesh. Like, I always took it like, you know, his dick ain't right. Like, the plumbing ain't there or something, you know? I don't know. Now that's a super mature way of thinking about it. So I always thought, Alexa, skip. You got a real fucking thing going down, getting down. You got a real type of thing going down, getting down. There's a whole lot of rhythm going round. Ah, we want the funk. Give up the funk. Ah, we need the funk. Gotta have that funk. Ah, we want the funk. Give up the funk. Oh, we need the funk. Gotta have that funk. Na 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 na. out. Na 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 na. Got a real type of thing going down, getting down. There's a whole lot of rhythm going round. You got a real type of thing going down, getting down. There's a whole lot of rhythm going round. Ah, we want the funk. Give up the funk. Ah, we need the funk. Gotta have that funk. Ah, we want the funk. Give up the funk. Ah, we need the funk. Gotta have that funk. Na 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 na. Yeah. What's it? Mother out. Turn this mother out. You got a real type of thing going down, getting down. There's a whole lot of rhythm going round. You got a real type of thing going, getting down. There's a whole lot of rhythm going round. Got a real type of thing going down, getting down. There's a whole lot of rhythm going round. You got a real type of thing going down, getting down. There's a whole lot of rhythm going round. Ah, we want the funk. Give up the funk. Ah, we need the funk. Gotta have that funk. Ah, we want the funk. Give up the funk. Ah, we need the funk. Gotta have that funk. We want the funk. Give up the funk. Ah, we need the funk. Turn this mother out. Ah, we want the funk. Give up the funk. Ah, we need the funk. Turn this mother out. We want the funk. Ah, we need the funk. Gotta have that funk. Ah, we want the funk. Give up the funk. Ah, we need the funk. Gotta have that funk. Gotta have that funk. Ah, cutting this mother out. We're gonna turn this mother out. We're gonna turn this mother out. We're gonna turn this mother out. You want the funk? Give up the funk. Ah, we need the funk. Don't have that funk. Ah, we want the funk. Give up the funk. Ah, we need the funk. Alright. Look, it's like Technicolor. That's it, we're done. That's the painting. Nobody's here. We got a real type of thing. It's about time for my kids to go to bed too. Wow. That's a weird spot to get a skin bite. I think I have a cold there. I have this cold allergy apparently. I think I mentioned it the other day. But like I get contacts, and it's specifically like it's right here, and like right here. Hit me with a hand of broken nails. time and train before the hood began to boil. God, I gotta speak tonight. I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. I'm gonna break my rusty cage. Run. What the hell? You start a fire, I'm burning diesel, burning dinosaur bones. Go in the river down to Stillwater and ride a pack of dogs. I'm gonna break my rusty cage. I'm gonna break my It's a long road. Like God's eyes in Miami lights. When the dogs are looking for their bones, it's been nice pics on your steel shore. I'm gonna break my rusty cage. I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. My rusty cage. I won't be home. I don't even think about stopping by. Don't think of me at all. Alright, let's put that one off to the side for now. Oh, don't lean like that. Let me clean off some space here. Joker, get out of the way. What do you say, Bats? If there was a reason, it was you. Don't even think about getting me inside. Voices in my head, voices. Stretches all over my arms, one for each day since I fell apart. I did what I had to do. If there was a reason, it was you. Footsteps in the hall, it was you. You. Whoa. Just on my hands, it was you, it was you. Shit, what time is it? It's 9, isn't it? It's after 9. Alright, before we start on the serious stuff, let's go put my kids to bed. And we'll get through the good stuff. So let me get back into here. I did what I had to do. There was no reason to go. If there's something you'd like to do, God, just let me continue to blame you. Alexa, pause. No more talk of darkness. Look at these wide fears. How if I put the scene back on, wouldn't it? Which is all my chest. It was you. What's up with that? God, Jesus. I was actually expecting this one last night. It would come up. Ever since first man has walked this earth, I have been here. The whisper seeds of doubt, evil thoughts into his ears. I am the beast, the outcast angel, fallen from on high. I go by many names, but there is one you can't deny. My name is Satan! Hey everybody! Let me tell you a little bit about myself. friends all call me Old Scratch, and I am a Capricorn. My turn-ons are romantic walks and killing the unborn. Got little lords and little goatee, little devil knows, little devil see, little cloven hooves make kind of hard ski. I'm Satan. Woohoo! Mephistopheles? Is something I don't know. My real name is Beelzebub, but you can call me Beals. I love to watch Fox News and then go club some baby seals. I'll take a little bath and drink a Zinfandel, try to wash off the baby seal smell, and then I'll make a toast to me. Hey, here's to my health. My name is Satan. Very on my evil ways, I went and had a son, and now he makes his living as a singing comedian. I'm in every Zeppelin album. I'm in all wrestling boss rants. I'm the reason that the Boston Red Sox even had a chance. If I want to eat your soul, I'll just throw it on the grid. You make deal. Fuck Charlie Daniels. I don't care if you can fiddle. I'm Satan. Then went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. Which is fucking bullshit, because I would not be cut dead in Georgia. Okay, it's like, oh my god! 666! That line's even funnier to me now that my sister lives in Georgia. Love you, Sherry. This is how I picture it. You picture whatever you want. Fucking want. Steve Lynch was one hell of a good show. This is the life I saw him several years ago. Local radio stations doing like a, you know, night before Thanksgiving or whatever type thing or whatever. But instead of it being like a crazy party thing, it was like, come hang out, watch Steve Lynch. You know, it's like, okay. Twist my fucking arm. It's really cool. that coming through is like sort of looking different. It's visible, right? I hope so. I really should remember to put the top down. I mean, I'm going to have to get into there anyway, so I'm going to leave it up for now. But I should be able to put a little thing down so I don't accidentally knock off this canvas at some point. Because I'm bound to do that at some point, especially if I don't get sleep soon. Like if I have another night where, like even like last night, where it's like, okay, I got like 2 hours. That's gonna fly, man. I mean, true, I don't stream again until Sunday, and Sunday's likely to be a little late. And again, Monday will be canceled. I gotta remember to put that out there. That Monday's stream's gonna be canceled, made up on Tuesday. I'll make it up on Tuesday. I got Flyers tickets on Monday, so I'm going to the Flyers. If you're looking for a good night to bet against the Flyers, I'm there, so that probably means we're going to lose. Now, if my father's there, you've got a better bet on them winning that night. He's had some losses in these past few years, but for a very long portion of time, actually, anytime my dad had tickets to the Flyers games, they won. Like, literally, anytime he was there, they won. I was trying to get some people, like on my Facebook page, to start a movement to literally get my father's season tickets, like full season tickets, so that way, you know, we can at least guarantee all the home wins. $65.25 Parkline Drive, and anyways, I'm kicking it live. Couldn't tell the fellas to see if they with this, didn't get down to the sound of big breakfast. Start some day with some Bob Marley. From fresh parlay, maybe even spark a little Nicky J. Soft. Cause if you gotta get downtown real quick, well, the only way to go is I-76. Unless, of course, you want to take that scenic view, then the East and West River Drive is right for you. But if you ain't got any time to lose, put the pedal to the metal to that boyish cruise and get on down to I-76. Cause in 1996, there ain't no tricks in the mix. 1982, man, it was real cool. 3 good grades, up A's. My parents would take us to the 76ers game. The Jets, Joe Cheeks, and Moses Malone. Server call Philly is home. But we'll come from South Philly. If you hadn't one time to the show, there's only one that you really ought to know. So get splashed down with all that other drive. I stress that you drive on I-95. If you're feeling the fix, get on that route they call 676, the most expansive business that we ever did. 76ers, Charles Barkley, this Larry Bird, getting along. 76ers, Charles Barkley, this Larry Bird. Just playing around the sky. It's I-76. Head downtown real quick. Well, the only way to go is I-76. Unless, of course, you want to take that scenic view, then the East and West River Drive are right for you. If you ain't got any time to lose, put the pedal to the metal for that boyish one. And then on down to I-76. Because in 1990, tricks in the mix. 76ers, Charles Barkley, this Larry Bird, went along 76ers, Dr. J, Moses Malone, this along 76ers, Jerry Stackhouse, and on the sun. I always like driving I-76. Let me just tell you, I've mentioned this story on here before, but nothing was better than when my friend set me on fire on 76. That was great. There's no shoulder, if you're not from this area, there's no shoulder on I-76, so, especially not near the Manayunk area where we were at the time. Alexa, skip. So my buddy was smoking a cigarette in the back seat of my old Dodge Shadow. And if you're not familiar with Dodge Shadows, they didn't have, like it was a two-door coupe, like it's not, So he's ashing out my window, the driver's side window is right behind me. And that's fine, everything was going fine, except for he then tried to flick the cigarette out the window. And it didn't get out the window, apparently. We were driving down 76, and I'm sitting there sweating my balls off suddenly. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And we're driving. Now, I had on this, corduroy coat, and then I had, a fleece underneath of that. Right? And apparently, when you burn those two items, it smells like blueberry muffins. Because we're driving down, and we're like, man, the fuck smells like blueberry muffins? Is there maybe there's a factory nearby there. It's not a really normal place to have a factory be, but you never, okay, whatever. Maybe there's one in Manayunk, I don't know. Man, it smells like blueberry muffins. That's weird. And then, we're all, I'm not a blueberry fan, but my buddy Jay was. He's like, man, I want a blueberry muffin now, man. Fuck. All right. And we're driving, and I start playing with the thermostat, fuck, it's getting hot in here. Anybody else hot? And my buddy Dad was like, no. I'm like, Jesus, I'm dying. And he looks at me and he goes, that's because you're on fire. And I'm driving, and they're Jason's behind me, David's right next to me, and they are slapping me crazy, as I'm driving down, and I'm leaning forward so they can try to get to the spot. All right? And they're beating the shit out of me. And then Jay had some Lipton iced tea or whatever, and he just dumps it on my back. So that was as if that car hadn't been enough of a piece of shit. It then had a wonderful burn mark on the driver's side seat. And then I had a hole through the corduroy coat, burned all the way through. And then the fleece had gotten, started to burn, but I guess, it almost, solidified. It didn't really burn through. It just sort of became like a chunk of something. That was fun. And for those wondering, we still went to the bar. Still drank. And actually had a good time that night, too. We had a really good time. We were going to Grape Street Pub. Which is a really cool bar, because they had at the time, usually had live music on one point. And then you just go upstairs and you listen to old school, hip-hop classics and stuff. It's great. That's a good bar for a time. Whoa, whoa, radioactive, radioactive. Alexa, skip. Fairy tales can come true, can happen to you. You're young at heart. It's a shame I'm old at heart. For as great heart you will find to be narrow of mind. If you're young at heart. Nah. Extremes with impossible schemes. You can laugh when your dreams fall apart at the seams, and life gets more exciting with each passing day, and love is either in your heart or on its way. Don't you know that it's worth every treasure on earth to be young at heart? For as rich as you are, it's much better by far to be young at heart. And if you should survive to 105, look at all you'll derive out of being alive. And here is the best part: you have a head start if you are among the many young at heart. If you should survive to 105, look at all you'll derive out of being alive. And here is the best part: you have a head start if you are among the very young at heart. And it will be a real test tonight. Like I said, I keep harping on it now because I get focused on, like I get like locked on focus with things that when they're bothering me or whatever, when I'm having issues, and like, so I haven't slept well, and like I said, got 2 hours, 3 hours sleep last night. Before that, I hadn't slept in 2 nights, and I'm wondering if the scent of oil paint, because I didn't have that really even here the other night. You know, we're just doing drawing stuff for the past few nights on this. I'm wondering if the scent of oil will help. You know, like, just take a little artist medium right under here in my nose so I can. When he breaks your heart to bits, let's see if the puzzle fits so fine. And that's when I'll discover that revenge is sweet, as I sit there applauding from a front row seat. When somebody breaks your heart like you broke mine. And that's when I'll discover that revenge is sweet, as I sit there applauding from a front row seat. When somebody breaks your heart like you broke mine, like you broke mine. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Say don't worry about a thing, 'Cause every little thing gonna be alright. I rise up this morning, smile at the rising sun. 3 little birds perched on my doorstep, singing sweet song, oh melody pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Oh no, it's not. 'Cause every little... It's like Scuttle singing. So this morning, smile at the rising sun. Oh, thank you. There's someone else to do it now. Thank you for the follow. It takes me a while right now to think of anything to say because, like, yeah, I've had a few nights of not sleeping, so to say I'm running on empty is a lie. It's not even close to empty. It's that tank died, and I'm just thankfully on a little slope downhill, I guess. So, what do I need? Already small brush. Not you. Maybe you, but I don't think so. Actually, clean that. Ah, there it is. Alexa, skip. Let's see. Pull that down. A little more cerulean. In the afterlife. I've never had one like a bout of insomnia last this long for me. This is a new one. Like the other night, like Monday night, when I had the first round of it, I guess the first day of it. Like Tuesday, I woke up. I shouldn't say I woke up, but I got up. My wife and I are getting ready in the morning, and she says to me, she goes, you know, this happens literally every time you start a painting. And I was like, yeah, you're kind of right. Like, it does. You know, like, yeah. And, like, I started thinking back, like, literally almost every time I start a new painting, it does. Especially when, like Monday night, I didn't finish this drawing. It was very rough still. When I called it, yeah. It was a shorter session because my son's karate started back up, so I can't start until after 9 o'clock usually. So I only went to like 10:30 or so, and I was like, all right, I gotta call it quits. And then as soon as I went upstairs and laid down, it was like my brain just went boom. Hey, you know, let's have some weird random thoughts tonight. And then like I just could not drift off. So I got up at like 2 in the morning or something like that. Finally, I just got up and I went downstairs. I emailed my boss. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna work from home today, or this morning, or whatever time you get it. I'm like, right now, I'm still awake and I haven't even gotten an hour's sleep yet. I'm like, so I am not coming in. I don't want to drive like this. And I sat down. I read some I can't even talk. Edgar Allan Poe, because I always do that for some reason. I can't sleep. For some reason, pose horror actually works better for me. But anyway, that's normally what I do. And I went down and I did that. And sat there for a little bit. And then I went upstairs, tried to go back to bed. It didn't work. So it's like, okay. I'm clearly thinking about this painting. I'm clearly messed up because I didn't finish it or something. But we'll let it cool and then hopefully be over the next day. And like I said, that night, I was exhausted. I went upstairs to watch TV with the wife. Yawning like crazy as we're watching TV. The second the lights went out, boom! Hey, let's have some more conversation. And then it's like, so the brain's just going nuts. I mean, it would not stop running. So I got up about 1, maybe 1:15, I guess. So I logged into my work computer. Sent my boss an email from my work computer saying, I'm not coming in, I'm going to take off, and I'm just going to do some work right now, and I'll let you know when I'm logging off of here tonight, because I need something to do to keep me awake. And there's only so much I can do at 2 in the morning with my job, because there's a lot of places, like my plants and shit, that aren't open. My customers can't respond back to me, so they can't answer any questions I have to them. So it's like, okay, well, that's it, I guess. And yeah, alright. So again, just sort of went back upstairs, rolled around in bed for a little while longer, and that didn't work, and came back downstairs again, and I was just all over the place. Then yesterday morning I went out and I bought some the melatonin stuff or whatever. That's the One Plus, but see, I'm not supposed to have it. I got in some trouble like almost a year ago, maybe a little over a year ago at this point. They were mad because I was writing some stuff in cases. Like, we have a system where we keep track of our customer complaints and what we do with them and how we fix them and stuff. And there's an area where nobody, like, customers can't see it when we get our clothes, like we send a case resolution to them or anything, and sales guys can't see it, and so I would leave some notes in there sometimes with some very choice words. Usually when it was something that I resolved and then the plant either fucked it up or the customer like 180'd on me and decided to change everything again or something, and so I got in trouble for that, and they took away my work from home access. But I was like, dude, I'm not driving in. If you want me to take off, I will. But I was like, I'm not coming in. I'm not doing it. Of course, I went in today after only sleeping 2 hours, 2.5 hours last night. But whatever. So I slept. I'm like, I just can't do it again. I'll get in a lot of trouble if I try it again. And I'm just about out of time off, so it's not a fun. Not been a fun few days. I took some of the melatonin last night, trying to think that would help. See, what I did was I took it before I was finished in here for last night's stream. So, like, that way that stuff's supposed to work, I guess. I didn't realize that, like, you really shouldn't do anything else. Like, once you take it, you should just sit down and, or lay down and just get ready to go to sleep. Because if you don't, it won't work. It literally will just do nothing. So that's pretty much what it did last night. So again, last night it was up. So then I drank, let's see, 5 or 6 shots of Jameson. I should say shots, but they were probably closer to large gulps. And then I listened to, there's a YouTube channel that actually is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week of thunderstorm, like, white noise sounds, I let that sucker run. My son's headphones, which were on my, like, big-ass headphones. I'm laying on my couch in the basement, I was able to actually pass out for a little while. What kind of scared the hell out of me, though, was that I woke up, like I said, about 2.5 hours later, and I actually felt perfectly sober. I was like, how's that work? I drank enough that I shouldn't be sober that shortly after. So tonight's goal is to, once I'm done here, I'm gonna go in, just try to do a little meditating to try to like chill out a little bit before taking the melatonin, and then I'll take that. And I told my wife just to be prepared for what will sound like thunder. You know, it'll sound like it's storming, but it's not really. It's probably my phone just running on, you know, the charger or whatever all night. And it's kind of like a great irony too, the fact that like the painting I did just before this one was of a Zen garden that's in the Philadelphia Museum of Art, and it's actually one of the, like the most soothing places for me. And that's why I did the painting, and I just wanted to kind of capture that moment. And then like as soon as I'm done it, I can't even bring myself to relax for, you know, a night's sleep. Which I actually could sort of see part of the painting back there. That's the fountain, the bottom of the fountain or whatever. Have a good night. Let's see. 9:40. I think we'll go to 10. Might go a little after, but I need to make sure I have time to decompress. So let's see about that. Let's see how far we can get. I'd feel more comfortable if I get all the blue shit done at least, because anywhere that there's blue anymore, like I said, in previous things, my blues just dry like crazy anymore. I don't know why. As much shit as I put in them, as much, you know, medium and oil that I throw in there, they still dry fast. Stomach's blowing up too. That's the worst part about it. Like, yeah, well, it's not the worst part. The worst part is the crippling depression that comes with it. So I already have to deal with that enough under normal circumstances. But damn, man, when you can't sleep, it's fucking... When you already suffer from depression, it's like, then depression gets so much worse. Like, yesterday morning, man, I fucking broke down in the shower, for God's sakes. I'm taking a shower, I started crying. I'm not afraid to admit that. Sorry. Mostly because I know how this game plays out if stuff doesn't get fixed. If it doesn't start correcting itself. You know. The depression, as much as I've been working to fix it in the past few years now, like almost 2, well, a year and a half, I guess. Like, as much I've been working to not let it run the game, when all your defenses are broken down because you haven't slept right, you know, it's like that shit gets to you. And I know it's like it's worse. It'll be worse now because I'm already on medications and I'm already doing the things that I was using to help fight it. You know, I am painting. I'm doing meditations more often. I'm you know, taking my medicine. I haven't been to the art museum in a while. Now that's one thing I will say. I've been short on. I need to do that again. I wanted to do it before I even finished the Zen painting, so I could actually get to see it one more time before I finished it. And it doesn't seem to be an opportune time either right now. Like this weekend we're going to the Renaissance Fair on Saturday. Mother's birthday dinner's on Sunday. Here I come, like we did nothing. Watch me run. Here comes. I'm not ashamed to say that I know that place. Anybody can get laid. You want the fire skin. Can do it. Can hit it. I'm gonna tell you how much I hate this. It pains me, please. Just leave it. Turn off dust that. Yeah, I'm not hitting that tonight. This throat's too sore from. Touch my hand, baby. Yeah, no. Ugh, off. I keep a journal. I was doing that regular. Like I do that pretty regularly. I've been off on that too, though. I mean, I do it once a week, maybe at this point now, where I used to be like daily. But it got tiresome to literally keep writing. God, I hate my job. God, I hate my job. Like it was like I got tired of that shit. I keep trying to leave it, but I can't seem to get out. I have no idea how long this canvas will take, so I'm just gonna warn everybody there's a good shot I might have to do another episode of canvas stretching. I don't want to do. If these assholes didn't take away the ability to do like premieres or something like that, you know, I would have just recorded something for drawing wise or something. And let that be the episode. But I'm running low on canvas right now. Like, I have enough to make a few small canvases. Just because the size of the strip that's left will only work for like. I have I think I have some of these like 16 by 20s. I can do, and I have like a small like I think it's like
10 by 14 or something like that, or
I forget how big it is.
I mean, I should have enough to technically make canvases to get me through the end of the year, I believe.
If even though they're just the small ones.
Just don't work out the way I wanted to. It's really frustrated. Like I try hard, but time it just doesn't come out the way I want it to. It's really hard. It just doesn't work out. Everything I do and everything I try just works out. So figure it out. Hey, Mike, you know, you see I have a little problems. You say, wait, I'll talk about it. A lot better. Oh, no, it's okay. I don't want to. I'll figure it out. Just figure it out myself. You know, let's talk about it. I'm here. Let's talk about it. No, I don't want to. It's okay. I'll figure it out myself. But they just keep bugging me. They just keep bugging me. Suicide. Suicide. I'm not crazy. You're the one that's crazy. It's somebody crazy. The institution tell me what's the only solution. I mean myself.
I see, legitimately, this is actually now like a... This song's kind of funny because it's legitimately the fear I was running into in the morning. Which is like, if I do have if shit does get out of control again, you know, so if I'm already doing everything that was put in place to get me back into being a functional human being, or at least semi-functional human being, I'm sitting there going, I could be institutionalized before the end of the week. Like, you know, if the sleep doesn't come at some point. I'm not crazy. I wrote an incredibly dour journal entry the other day. Like, literally, yesterday morning. Now, I will say, like I said, I did buy some melatonin yesterday, and I did take it in the morning, and I did get, like, I'd get, like, an hour sleep, and then I'd wake up for a few minutes, get an hour sleep, and wake up a few minutes. And truth be told, most of the waking up was caused because my neighbor happened to be home that day, too, and, he had power tools and stuff running, so, I mean, there's, like, literally, like, 10 feet between my house and his house, like, if that. Yeah, it's like no space whatsoever. So as soon as he's running power tools, it's like, all right, I'm awake. Your schools? I went to your churches. I went to your institutional learning facilities. So how can you say that? Obviously, you're dead. I'm not crazy. Institution, you're the one that's crazy. You're driving me crazy. Stick me in an institution, tell me what's the only solution. Take me in. Me myself.
Doesn't matter, I'll probably get hit by a car anyway.
I see. I know there's certain things that are in play here. Like, part of it is there's a lot of frustration at the fact that, again, I've been trying to get out of this job now for 5 years, 4 years, at least 4 years. It's probably closer to 5 at this point. Because really, I was trying to leave before my friend Bob died, and that was 2014. So I thought I'd been trying for at least a few months before that. So it's almost 5 years. Right. And just I can't seem to find anything that will match the salary needs I have. You know, and I'm taking a loss. I've been applying to places and saying, like, you know, I do $45,000 a year, and I'd be losing money. But a lot of times I'm trying to, like, get closer to my house or something. So, you know, you have that kind of counterbalance of, you know, if I don't have to spend X amount of dollars per week on gas, you know, then, you know. And you maybe get to the point of, like, say, all right, well, because I'm not as frustrated and pissed off, there's other factors that come into play. You won't drink as much. You won't, you know. Not that I drink much anymore. I don't do that as much. Like I said, last night was like an exception because I was like, I need to get something that bears a resemblance at least to rest. Even if it's just being passed out. But like I said, I know, so there's frustration in that. Moron. Sorry, the echo went off for some reason. So I know that's part of the frustration that's been keeping me awake. There's also, right now, like, there's artistically, there's something going on where I'm working on something, and you can kind of see it on my Instagram. I posted a picture of it today. My headphones are dropping out because I took the other ear out. But like there's it's a change in style. It'll be something when it happens. Will be very drastic. Much more abstract, but still we'll be dealing with representational stuff. So it's hard to explain. You know, hell, even if you see it, I don't know if it's really clear on what's happening right now. Even. It's not until I get a chance. I got to figure out. I want to play with how I'm going to end up using color in this, because right now they're all black and white. And I don't want to become a black and white artist. It defeats the entire purpose of everything I've been studying for off and on for 20 years. You know, 20 plus now at this point. So it's like I want to do it, but I don't want to do it right now. Like, it's weird. Like, you know, it's one of these weird situations where part of me is like, we should just start doing it. It's like, no, we can't just start doing it because I literally don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea on how to convert it to color. Like, zero. There's zero idea. I have zero concept of what can be done for it. Man, loaded with weapons, packed up and ready to go. I heard of some gravesites down by the highway, a place that nobody knows. Sound of gunfire off in the distance, I'm getting used to it now. Lived in a brownstone, lived in a ghetto, I've lived all over this town. What's in a party? This ain't no disco. This ain't no fooling around. There's time for luncheon or lovey-dovey. I ain't got time for that now. Bring the message to the receiver. Hope for an answer someday. I got 3 passports, a couple of visas. Don't even know my real name. I live on the hillside, the bats are loaded, ready to go. I sleep in the daytime, I work in the nighttime. I might not ever get home. This ain't no party. This ain't no disco. It's been PA. By the window. Somebody see you up there. So like I said, there's that going on. So it's like, I have this weird, you know, it's a weird situation because literally the drawing I'm working on right now, it's of the painting I did of the bridge on Trailwind Farms. Trail, or the Trailwind Farm trail. But like the thing is, I like it because I don't know yet what I'm doing color wise. Like I'm just doing the you know, all this patterning going on in this painting or whatever, or not in this painting, in this drawing of this painting, and I've simplified it to like large areas. So like, you know, the if you see in that painting, there, you know, this bush is one thing, this bush is one thing. I'm not going to worry about individual leaves or branches even. Like it's sort of like here's a general shape of this bush, and that's what this is going to be now. And then the patterning will happen inside there. My intention is to use in a way like that the colors that I used in there in that painting will be like in place in that area, but they'll be I'm trying to explain this right now. I'm too tired to explain it properly. Alexa, skip. This isn't too long a song. This will be the last one. But like, it's a really long drawn out process right now. Just because I want to make sure everything feels. It's got to feel kind of random, but it's also got to fit into these certain spaces, you know, whatever. So it's a little complicated in how to make it work on top of everything else, and then on top of everything else, like, so in a weird way, still painting like I did the Zen painting or any of the paintings before it, it's not really fully or aesthetically fulfilling. But doing this other thing right now is not fully aesthetically fulfilling. So there's not really a balance for me right now. It's all out of whack until I can figure out what I need to do. And I already learned from one little color experiment that if I do it, just went raw into it, not only will it not be aesthetically fulfilling, it will probably kill any effort to make it happen. Because if fail as badly as I failed on that one, it was a colored pencil experiment with it. It's like, it's just not, like, I won't do it. It'll end up being a destroyed canvas, literally. Like, I will end up taking a knife to it, and I mean, it would probably cancel like episodes on here for a month and a half, because it would be like just something I would not be able to get over very easily. And the other thing too, kind of going back to my issues at hand, or always at hand, I should say, I guess. Like, I'm approaching a time of year, and it's not just seasonal stuff, you know. I mean, I'm sure the weather has something to do with it, you know, and the change of season has something to do with it, but we're approaching a time period that becomes very bad for me, especially once we get near January. It's going to get bad, and I'll just let everybody know that now. I mean, there's no other way to put it. It's come January, there's going to be some nights that are going to be really rough. I'll try to keep it as cool as I can. It's an anniversary or something I don't like. I hate dealing with it every year, and every year I got to deal with it, so. Hey, your weak will won't help her heal her heart. Hey, I bet it really eats you up. It worked out pretty well. Like you have this, like I did this guy in a very cross pattern, very, I don't want to say flat because it's not like there's texture in there. There's a lot of texture in there, but in a very grid-like pattern. And then you get this wifty, wishy-washy cloud that kind of is like just part of it. You know, hey, we're up here. Be a couple of these. I'm gonna throw them in real quick so I get this. Again, I'm too concerned that my blues will dry, so we'll get. All right, we might do one more song. It's in here. I'm just concerned that because I'm not gonna paint again until Sunday. So if I don't do this now, it'll turn to shit. It's funny, in these Sleepless Nights, I thought about coming back out here and just doing a really weird late session. The only reason I didn't was because all the times when I sleep in my boxers, and I come downstairs and I didn't put on shorts or anything, so I didn't have my keys. I was like, damn, I should just go upstairs and get them again. But I'm like, then I'm going to potentially wake up the wife, and I don't want to wake her up. It's bad enough she got to deal with the shit that just hearing me rustle around when I first get up, or when I first give up, I should say, that kind of thing, like. Tsunami, there's still no place I'd rather be. Earthquake, tsunami, there's still no place I'd rather be. Did you hear it? Reptiles taking its side. With defending right there. Where shall we? Substitutes. Beautiful Seattle, I fall into the sea. Earthquake, tsunami, there's still no place I'd rather be. Earthquake, tsunami, there's still no place I'd rather be. Feel like the world is ending, yeah, we already know. And where you wanna be when the fault line goes out in winter? Oh no, summer too warm. I would be anywhere else, but don't say you weren't warned. Beautiful Seattle, I'm falling to the sea. Earthquake, tsunami, there's still no place I'd rather be. I'd like to get to Seattle one day. Programming, there's still no place I'd rather be. Alright. Alexa, stop. I don't need them putting on like a Hillary Hahn song or something. I have problems turning it off. It's like too much. Alright. One more thing here. Alright, just get that little color. Alright. Did good tonight. Good work tonight. I have to tell myself that, make sure. Think about it. So that becomes part of the problem, like. Since I can't sit and do this all in one shot, there's just no way for me to pull that off. Like, you get frustrated thinking about like how, you know, you might want to do something or whatever. So you have to kind of just be like, all right. But if I can tell myself, I did good stuff tonight. I got the underpainting done. Started on a little bit of the overpainting of the clouds. You know, got the sky in there. We're good. Did some stuff. Yeah, sounds stupid, but we did some stuff. And truth be told, I probably should, before I really start on the other part of the clouds, I should probably hit that with some yellow too, like next shift or whatever. We'll deal with it then. So, alright, I gotta go meditate and hopefully try to sleep tonight. Have a good night, guys.